Welcome to the Evolved Dad Shortcast, Episode 1 Why? So, the Evolved Dad Shortcasts are going to dig into those essential components of being both a father and a husband, striving to become better every day. It's going to be straight up unscripted. I'm not going to be going according to any specific guidelines, just here to talk real stuff with you. And to start off this shortcast podcast, I want to dig into why. I feel like it's the most important aspect of our lives is our why. Once we're able to define our why do we do something? Why are we looking to achieve what we want to achieve? Why do we have such big goals in mind? Why do we follow along and do specific things? You can really learn to change our behaviors, to improve our behaviors, and to realign our focus in order that we don't have all those other distractions that cause us to trip up because our why becomes so strong. It pulls us along. It gives us that motivation unto itself. There's a great book by Simon Sinek. It's called Start with Why. And he digs into something that he calls the golden circle. Understanding that there are certain things that what we do, there's what, there's how, and then there's the core of it, which is the why. The what is what we actually do, what our actions are. Our how is the method that we're using. How are we going to get that done? And then we have our why, which is our core, our purpose, our belief. What's that driving force behind what we're doing? So that's where it becomes essential for you to understand your why. That could be my why is my wife and my children because I want them to have the best life possible and I want them to in turn be able to translate that down for generations. And when that why is so strong inside of you, your entire day is transformed. Because, first of all, you're going to get yourself up out of bed knowing that by getting up on time is going to set you up for success throughout the day. You're going to have success at doing whatever you're doing to get closer to that why, to constantly be striving for that. It's going to pull you up inevitably. If you keep that in your mind, if you have that on your wall, if you have that on your phone as a reminder, you set up these little reminders around yourself so that inevitably you're going to run into them multiple times a day. That's where the growth starts because you've changed, you've evolved. You now realigned yourself with understanding, why am I doing this? It's no longer something that's abstract. It's not something that you grew up with. It's not something that your coworker told you about by the water cooler or by the coffee machine. This is you. This is the best motivation that you could possibly have because it lives inside of you. It lights that fire. It gets you excited. And at the same time, understanding that this is your why, understanding that it's a life's work. This is not something that is expected to change in a day. It's not changing in a week or a month. It's going to improve, but it's something that you're going to continuously be working for. And you should understand that going in. But that excitement that you're going to get from your why, it's going to carry you through those days. It's going to carry you through those weeks, and it's going to carry you through those years. And not to say that times are not going to get hard, and not to say that you're going to not trip up, because those things are inevitable. They're going to happen. When are they going to happen? Who knows? But if the forefront of your thought process, if what you surround yourself with is your why, it doesn't really make a difference anymore. Because the motivation that's built in from your why, it's going to pick you back up. Because you know that you want to be there, showing up all the time, getting closer to that why. That's your fire burning inside. And it's a fire that only gets stronger. It's not something that once you've done it for one day, for 1 week, for 1 month, that fire burns out. It keeps going. And I'm talking from experience here. Everything on this podcast is going to be from my experiences, from what I've learned and what I've implemented and what I've seen success or what I've seen failure from. I'm going to be straight up and honest with you. That's all I'm here for. I'm not here to do anything else. I want this to be the catalyst for your growth. That's the only reason I'm doing this. That is the only reason. I've been down to the points of extreme pain. I'm not comparing myself to anybody, but in my personal life, I've been to the points of extreme pain. And I've come out of that much stronger. And I've spoken with people, I've seen other people who are sitting in that pain and don't know how to get out of it. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to show you how to get out of that. To me, helping the next person is what it's all about. If I could help change one father's life, change your life, which in turn is going to end up changing your kids' lives and your wife's life, that's it. I did my mission. If I can amplify that, change tens, hundreds, thousands, millions, that's what I'm here for. So remember, it's all about your why. As Simon's book starts, or is called, start with why. Before you do anything else, before you try those life cheat codes, before you try to find some sort of hack, find your why. Research it, look into it, figure out any way that will help you find your why. Get that established, and then we move on to the next episodes. But remember, this is going to be the core foundation of your change. This is where it all starts. And in order to make sure that you build that foundation that's going to be solid for the future of yourself, the future of your family, it's crucial that you build a strong, solid foundation. So with that, I want to wish you an awesome rest of the day. Keep your head up, find your why, and I'll see you in the next episode.